Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I haven't posted in like months, and this is kind of strange. Basically, long story short, I ran out of storage on my phone, so I couldn't edit any more videos, and so I just kind of stopped posting. But I got a new phone now, and I decided to start probably uploading again because I have some interesting content to share or to post maybe. As you can tell from behind me, this is kind of a different setup. You've probably never seen this in any of my videos before, so you're probably wondering what's going on. So I am 21 weeks pregnant today. Yeah, so I'm having a boy. So I'll probably also do like a room tour and like a haul and stuff. But we pretty much have like his nursery kind of together. I mean, we still have like the decorations and stuff to hang, or the pictures. But we got like his crib, and we have his dresser, and I'm sure you can kind of tell there's clothes behind me. But we kind of have quite a bit of stuff already. So far during my pregnancy, it's been, I can't really complain, honestly. It's been pretty easy. Around like 9 weeks, okay, so quick backstory. I never have shared this before, but in 2020 I was actually pregnant, but I ended up miscarrying and around 9 weeks, and I wasn't sure like what happened because everything was going fine, it seemed. But yeah, so that kind of happened, but I'm pretty sure I know why now. So around 9 weeks this time, I wanted to just get blood work done and testing done just to make sure everything was fine, because I didn't want that to happen again. And so they did like my HCG and everything was fine with that. And I'm like, well, test my progesterone, because I'm like, just wanted to make sure, you know. And my progesterone was actually at like an 11, I believe, and I'm not sure what it was supposed to be at. I think 11 is like really is pretty low. So they ended up starting me on this medicine that I have to take for a month, so until the second trimester, which is I had to take it from 9 to 12 weeks, and you had to like insert it vaginally, which is just like a capsule, and that helps like the baby grow, or until the placenta takes over or something. But that it went well, and I'm pretty sure that was the problem last time. So I'm glad I just kind of figured out what was wrong, or just kind of did everything I could, or just kind of like, okay, we need to make sure everything's okay. So we did that, and then we had some ultrasounds done, which let me go get those. I'll just show you them. Okay, so I'm not sure where I put it, so I'll just insert a picture of what it looks like. It was basically just like the gestational sac. That's all you could really see. So they just wanted to confirm it, that was at around like 5 weeks or something like that. So that's all that one really was. I think it was only like 2 pictures or something. And then this one was, this was at like 7 weeks, 5 days maybe. But she did this one on my stomach, which I'm surprised it was on my stomach, because usually it'd still probably be vaginal. But you can kind of tell if it focuses. That's like the baby right there. You can still see the sac, which is actually what the first one looked like, and that one just shows the heartbeat. So I got that one. That was in here with me. So, then probably around 9 weeks or so, maybe before that, I can't remember exactly. I had really bad nausea, so I had to get started on some medicine. And I'm pretty sure what it was, what kind of happened, or I still kind of have it right now. Like, I'll still take some medicine in the morning sometimes if I still feel like awful, which sometimes happens. It sucks. But I feel like it's usually from my stomach being super empty. So probably also like have a snack at on your nightstand or something to help with that. But I know in the beginning, like, it wasn't that, but now that's what it is. So I try to like get up and eat something if I can, or I'll just take the medicine, and usually it helps. But usually after I throw up the first time, which is literally nothing at all, normally it helps. But let's see. So this one was at 12 weeks, 5 days, which this one was like the first one where I actually got to like see the baby. And this was the well, I wanted it done just to have like to see him more, and they test for like Down syndrome and some other things. So I just was like, we can try. I mean, I just wanted to see the baby. But this was, if it shows, you can see him there, and then there. His feet are right there, and I'm sure you can point out. So yeah, that was pretty cool. That was like, they had to look at like how they had to measure the back of the neck or something. You also get a lot of blood work done. That's one thing I struggled with, was blood work. I remember going in for, I think, my first prenatal visit. Well, like the first official one where they do like a lot of blood work. And I've never been good with needles, never. And so I remember them doing it, well, starting the blood work, and they started it, and I'm like, as soon as they poke me, that's when it happens. I'm like, okay. So I'm just trying to like focus, not really worry about that. And all of a sudden I'm like, so how much longer, or how many do you have left? I'm like, so I'm starting to feel lightheaded. And then next thing you know, I was out. And it's kind of like a nap you can't come out of. Like, I just kept bobbing, like I couldn't come out of it. So when I kind of woke up, there was a few people around me and like ice packs on my neck. I was pale. That was something. So ever since then, I make sure I lay down on a bed when they're doing blood work, or else I'll usually pass out. What else? Around, let's see. This was 15 weeks and 1 day. I went to Stork's Nest, and they found out the gender, which I already told you was a boy. But he always is like down, like he's face down, like as in like instead of being on his back, he's on his stomach. I'm like, what in the world? But this is kind of some pictures. That's his face. He kind of looks scary. This was just that he's a boy. You can kind of tell, maybe right there. And then his foot, him being face down, his hand, and then just his heartbeat and him being face down again. So that was pretty cool. I had to like move all over, like on my side, on my back, like because she couldn't like get a good view of him because of how he was laying. But I felt him for the first time. It was 17 weeks and 5 days, I think. I was eating dinner with Cole, which is my boyfriend. We were eating BLTs and watching Family Guy, and all of a sudden I felt something, and I'm like, did I just feel him? And so I had him feel him too, and he felt him, and it was definitely a kick. And I'm like, what in the world? Weirdest. It's like I almost felt like crying because I'm like, this is like, there's actually something in my stomach. Like, this is strange. It's so cool, but so weird at the same time. Oh, she's laying behind me. But now I feel him like pretty much all the time. I mean, usually I feel him all the time. I'll feel him kick. And then he normally kicks harder for Cole for some reason. Like, one time Cole was laying on me, like we were watching a movie or something. I was sitting on the couch and he was like laying on me, like in front of me. And he kept kicking the back of his head. I'm like, okay. But let's see. This one, I actually just had my 20-week anatomy scan, which this was done at 19 weeks and 5 days. But I don't think it makes that big of a difference because it's only a few days. But I only have a few pictures of him. There's this one, and then you can see his hands. This one just confirms he was a boy, which you can see he's a boy. And then his profile, which is so cute. His nose and his mouth and whatnot. And then his spine and his umbilical cord, I believe that's what it is. But yeah. Let's see. I just scheduled my next appointment it's like every 4 weeks, which is, it's so crazy because of how fast it's going. Like, I swear I was just at a visit, and then all of a sudden I had another visit. I think it was Wednesday. And today's Friday. Every Friday I go up another week. And then my next ultrasound is scheduled for March 15th, I believe. We actually go to Nashville for spring break with his family. I forgot the date, but it's a week after that. So that's pretty cool. I'll be really, really huge. I'll be like 32 weeks maybe, or 30 weeks when we're in Nashville. But I'm really excited to get like a 3D ultrasound and actually see like what he looks like, or who he's gonna look like more, or if he's gonna have my nose or his nose or whatnot. But I always try to look at this to kind of see, but I can't really tell. I have my phone stacked on the cubicle for his room and some diapers. But I also forgot to mention that my last appointment that I went to, which was Wednesday, I mentioned my headaches that I get. I get them in like my right eye or my left eye, and I think they're like tension headaches. I have always gotten headaches like all the time, which I've been like tested for, and everything's fine. So, but you can only take like Tylenol pretty much, and Tylenol never worked for me. So, I never like took Tylenol before I was pregnant because, like I said, it doesn't really help me. But my doctor wants me to start taking magnesium, which is supposed to help with them. So I can take that like once or twice a day, which is it's just a vitamin. I'm out of breath. But I also have to monitor it because since I'm past like 20 weeks, it could be like a sign of preeclampsia. So, which I don't think that's the case, but she said just to like keep an eye out if I have like blurry vision or like pain in my upper right side. So yeah, but usually my headaches don't like, they can get bad, but I haven't had a migraine in a while. But yeah, I also like wear glasses that help with my headaches. And then I also have like this piercing inside my ear that is supposed to help with headaches as well. But I just wanted to mention that because that's kind of part of my my update. Well, I'll give you a little belly shot. Watch out, Emma. Move. Okay, so I just have on kind of a bigger shirt right now, but this is my belly right now. It just looks like this. I have my belly piercings, the bigger ones in, but Bama. But I look way more like plump at nighttime. But yeah, I'm growing, that's for sure. And I actually, the last picture I took, I have like a chalkboard, which it's pretty sure it's up there. Yeah, it's up there. You can kind of see it. I was doing like trying to take weekly pictures, but then I just forgot because the week was going by so quickly. So the last one I did was like 14 weeks with these pictures from my 12-week one. And I haven't done one since, which I probably should. But yeah, so let me know the next video you want to see. I'm thinking of doing like a haul or something, or yeah, probably a haul, because his room's not done yet, but his dressers are already pretty much, like, they have everything. There's 7 drawers and he has stuff in every single one of them. Yeah, he's pretty spoiled already, and he's not even here yet. Oh, and I am due May 27th. So yeah, I'm a baby. But we also have his name picked out, but I'm probably not going to announce it. But maybe I'll, in his room tour, I'll let you see the first letter of what his name starts with. So yeah, let me know what kind of video ideas you want me to do. I think I'll have like a lot to tell you and a lot of good content with him. So yeah, just let me know. But thank you so much for watching. It's been a long time, but I'm excited to hopefully start making more videos again, especially with this new little bundle of joy. But yeah, okay, thank you so much for watching. No, okay, yeah, okay, no, okay. Bye guys.